life goes, every way in which way. But who knows, will we ever see a better day? So I chose to focus on the straightaway. The shit is seeming lovely, the shit is seeming lovely.
What's up? What's happening? It's your boy Octane, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. What's happening, man? I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Sunday, y'all Thanksgiving, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Everything went well for the holidays. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, share the content, jump in the comments. Let's get a dialogue. Let's get it cracking. This is my week 13 recap for this week. As promised, like I said that I was going to do last broadcast, but also I am doing my top 5 NFL teams as of right now, today, and also my current MVP of the NFL and why. Okay? And also, you already know, boy, was I wrong, because, man, boy, was I wrong for week number 13. I finished 8-8. Everything started off very positive from the Thanksgiving games that was slated. I went 3-0, so I started off real good, obviously, but ended up going 5-8, you know, along the way. So that's how it ended up even. So let me just get right into that, the recap. I had the Panthers beating the Redskins, which you know is my home team. I had them winning the last 2 games, but they showed, I had them previous weeks where I picked with them and lost those games. And now all of a sudden they turned the tables around. So maybe I need to bet against them or pick against them the following upcoming week right now against the Packers because it might help. But anyway, Panthers lost. So boy, was I wrong for going against the Washington Redskins. Now, I picked the Jets to also beat the, at one point in time, winless Bengals. And boy, was I wrong. Andy Dalton showed back up. All he missing is AJ Green and a couple other pieces. But, you know, I was wrong on that pick. I also was wrong thinking that the Eagles would be able to take care of the Dolphins. And they, they didn't take care of business, so I definitely was wrong with that. It was a stretch for this upset pick. I did pick the Browns to go into Steel City and beat the Steelers, and boy, was I wrong for that. I picked the 49ers to beat the Ravens, though I did say that it was a toss-up game, but I was just going to roll with San Francisco, and, we all know they did not win. Close game, last second field goal. Tucker is a GOAT. He has a goated leg, as my man Lamar Jackson had mentioned. And I also had the Patriots beating the Texans, and boy, was I wrong, because Deshaun Jackson and them showed up. I think Belichick need to think about bringing Antonio Brown back if possible. They need some help, man, for that man Brady out there. In the games I took care of, I also thought that the Colts would beat the Titans, and that didn't happen, man. So I was wrong on a couple games, but anyhow, the games I did pick right. I picked the Packers over the Giants. I picked the Bucks over the Jags, the Rams over the Cards, the Chargers. I was wrong about that game too, so I'm sorry about that, because I did pick them over the Broncos. I did pick the Chiefs, and the 3 games that I said, the Bears over the Lions, the Bills over the Cowboys, and the Saints over the Falcons. And then that Monday night, I did have the Seahawks over the Vikings. So that's how I finished up 8-8, for week number 13. Now, I'm about to give you my top 5 teams of the NFL currently, and from my point of view. If you have a different view, or name your top 5, jump in the comments. Let me know what's going on. You feel me? So number 1, I gotta roll with the Ravens. They're doing really good right now, looking real phenomenal, and they look like right now one of the most, if not the most complete team in the NFL as of right now. Number 2, I have Seattle. Seattle jumps ahead of San Francisco in my top 5 because in the head-to-head match, Seattle has beat the 49ers, and Seattle is legit, and Russell Wilson obviously is an MVP candidate. Number 3, I have the San Francisco 49ers. I think they're going to rebound. They're a legit football team. They just ran up against another legit football team. So, but right now they currently stand at number 3. Number 4, I'm rolling with the New Orleans Saints. Drew Brees and that dome and that defense, moving the way they move. They hanging on to number 4. And number 5, I still have the Patriots in the top 5. I thought about Green Bay. It was a couple teams that I could think about, but the Patriots, just because they had a hiccup here and there, that doesn't mean, to me anyway, that it doesn't mean too much of anything. It's Bill Belichick, still Tom Brady. They'll figure it out. And what if they go 14-2? What do you say then? I mean, that's a bad season. So come on, really, 13-3. Possibly still not a bad season. So anyhow, now here it is. My 2 choices is obviously the obvious, man. Lamar Jackson for the MVP or Russell Wilson. Right now in my book, I'm going to give that to Lamar Jackson. Okay? But Russell Wilson has a strong case as well. Russell Wilson is throwing for 67%, completing 67% of his passes, over 3,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 4 INTs, and his team is 10-2. Again, I did mention that they beat San Francisco in the head-to-head. And Russ, man, just been balling since he's really gotten into the league. All right, and then on the flip side, you got Lamar Jackson. He's completing 66% of his passes. He got over 2,500 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. But the kicker is he has 977 yards, and then also another 7 touchdowns, totaling up to 32 touchdowns so far this season, and he's going to get over, barring injury, he's going to get over 100 yards. Actually, he is 9th in the NFL right now in rushing. Man, and his team is 10-2, and they just knocked off the San Francisco 49ers as well. So you could pick your choice. I mean, it's really here and there as far as like the stats go, but when you consider the level of greatness that Lamar Jackson has displayed this year, from coming from year 1 to year 2, I mean, the kid is balling. You got to give him a props. If you followed him in Louisville, then he had it in him, despite what the experts have said. And I'm going to just pick this one game for next week and come back with another prediction video. You also know it's a big rematch fight going on in the heavyweight division. You got Anthony Joshua versus Ruiz. He said it's not a fluke, and he's looking to reclaim that. I'm going to drop a video on that. But anyhow, I got the, this is an upset pick. I have the Bears beating the Dallas Cowboys tomorrow night. Alright? It's your boy, Octane, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. Like, share the content, jump in the comments. Let's get a dialogue. Let's get it cracking. And I'm out. Octane! From the bottom to the